Right, massive big shout out to MaXpeedingRods again. They've contacted me, if you don't know, sort of every time about this sort of year, with diesel heaters. You know, so basically they're part of the sponsors of this, and they've sent me a new one. So these are all the new fancy ones. So if you don't know, my heating system in my truck, so I've got gas Propex is my main central heating system. It's the gas and electric one, and what I do is I have a diesel heater in the garage, and it's only used as a emergency backup and for just airing and keeping the garage warm in the winter, because it can, you know, it's a big space and it can get condensation on bits, so it keeps all the damp out. So that's the only reason I have one. Never sleep with a diesel heater on, because the one I fitted, if you go back to last year's, is the built-in all-in-one unit. So they sent me some things and they said, do you want another one of these? And they're all this fancy bloody Wi-Fi jobbies now, with mobile phone apps to them, and it's crazy. So yeah, so I jumped at the chance. So I'm going to replace it, and then I can sort of just sell the other one off. And yeah, I'll show you what we got. Got the box, so that's who they are. Really big with loads of YouTubers. They really look after all the YouTubers. And yeah, there it is. So I know a lot of people have controversy with these because of the, you know, how they're put in. So, you know, stressing on this point, this is only used as like a backup, so I can remove it. That's how it's designed. I didn't want a fixed in what unit in the back, because it's going to get damaged, it's going to get stuff on it. The bigger units are a lot easier for me, and it's just literally for turning on for 10-15 minutes just to dry it out a day. That was it, just to get some air, nice warm air circulating. So that's why I've gone for another one. And like I say, I don't leave it running, because the problem is there's a gap between the floor and the pipe, so the pipes go out. So if it does ever leak around the seal of the pipe, what's built into the thing, obviously you can get fumes. You know, it's a sort of slim chance, but there is a chance, so always be careful. And right, I'll drag it out. Right, so there's the beast. It looks like a little generator. So got a DC 12 volt plug there, so that'll be for your wiring kit. Just plug in and then plug into a battery. But what I do with mine is I will change that, so I'll have that. I'm going to put like a cigarette end on it, because I run mine totally independent. So I just get my little power box and I just plug into that, and it runs it fine. Because for the amount of time I need it on, I don't want it connecting the back. It's fine. So that's that side. Obviously you get little screens, all new screens. You've got on off buttons, remote control. It's got a big tank on it. I'm not sure why the oil. Here's your exhaust heater, and that looks like the bit for the oh, better not lose that little grommet. But yeah, in the box here you've got everything. I mean, even give you gloves now. All your exhaust, your piping, your airflow, that's good stuff as well. That's proper heat treatment stuff. Now, the thing I was saying about these compared to other ones, just to pre-warn people, is here. So with the built-in heaters, they sit flush to the floor. So these ports here, where the pipes connect to, oops, so oops, all over the place. So when you sort of connect the pipe, you get the drift. It's a bit hard with one hand. So basically, when you can get there, if anything leaks here, it will come out into the you know, into where the area. Where on the other ones, on all the ones what are built in, these go into the floor and sort of out, so it can't get back up. So that's the difference, and you have a plate. So that's the only difference. So this is like a portable heater. So that's the difference, just so you know. So that's the way I like it. I can just move it around. I can take it in the summer, I take the other one out and then I just literally drop it back in. So my other one I've got's a real tall one. It stands about, it's a lot higher and a bit thinner, so that's lovely. So yeah, like I say, great bit of kit. You've got, comes with everything you're gonna need. You name it, it's got instructions, and they are really good company. Unlike a lot of some Chinese type places, they've got a really good reputation. Any problems, message them, they'll sort you out. They've always looked after people, and to be honest, out of their heaters, there's not many I know have been sent back. So a good few years ago, they was like really big on the scene. They do a lot of all sorts. So I mean, if you're into cars and anything like that, they do turbos, they do everything. This is not all what they do. They massive website. They've got some cheap parts. I was looking at some BMW bits, but I sold that. So I'm gonna ask. I'll find out if there's any codes or anything coming up, because normally they give you like a 10% discount code. I think these are about 200 now, which still bloody good value for money compared to what some of these heating systems are costing. I know the other ones used to be about 130, 120, 130 with all the bits and bobs, but obviously these are all Wi-Fi and everything else now. So I'll look into that and check. I'll be going through. Here you go. So here's the three different. I'll show. Just found that quickly. So there's your three different ones. So that's similar to what I've got now. This is this model, and then they do like the basic one. So that looks. I've just flown past the. It's obviously the app controlling pairing, which I'll have to learn. But yeah, so really detailed booklets and stuff you get. And there's, oh, there you go. So you get all the just download and stuff on there as well. So I'll leave links and everything into the description. Got a little upset dog who can't get up. But like I say, brilliant company. This is a 12 watt. This is the 5 kilowatt. They've got all sorts of other shapes and sizes. You go from 1 to 5 kilowatts of all the ranges. So yeah, try and get this fitted. Don't know when, but I might even get a chance at the Overland show when I'm not doing much. But we'll see. Right. Thanks a lot, and check them out. So there you go, MaXpeedingRods. You can follow them on their Instagram. They're big on as well.